Welcome to the Slop Temple. We pray this video helps.
You start now, put on gloves and goggles and isolate power at the breaker so nothing powers the unit. Once done, recover refrigerant with a certified recovery machine to meet regulations and protect you. Make sure you have the exact compressor model, correct lubricant, manifold gauges, vacuum pump, brazing torch, and torque tools on hand. You need precision parts and the right tools, otherwise the swap will fail or damage the system, so double-check model numbers and oil quantity before proceeding. You now remove panels and disconnect wiring, labeling each terminal and taking photos so reconnection is error-free. Once done, isolate and remove refrigerant from the service ports or pump down the system, then cut or braze the suction and discharge lines. Use proper purge technique to avoid oxidation. Make sure the new compressor sits square on vibration pads, align mounting holes, and torque mounting bolts to manufacturer specs. After securing the unit, reconnect electrical leads exactly as photographed to preserve motor rotation and protection. You now attach gauges and vacuum pump, pulling down to roughly 500 microns and holding vacuum for 15 to 30 minutes to confirm no leaks. If pressure rises, find and fix leaks before recharging. Once sealed, charge refrigerant by weight per the nameplate and adjust for correct superheat and subcooling values, then top up oil if required. Restore power, start the system, monitor current draw and pressures, and listen for odd noises. If amps are high or the unit stalls, shut down and check wiring, rotation, and valve block for restrictions.
Thanks for watching. Consider subscribing if we helped you.